Hey guys, Katie here. I want to give you a lower body Tabata workout to follow today. So the equipment that you will need is you'll need some heavy weights, whatever you have around or whatever works for you. I happen to have a 15-pound kettlebell and two 8-pound weights that I can use. And make sure before you do this workout that you warm up. Don't start without warming up. It's not good for you. So make sure you do a warm up. Should be popping up in the corner of the screen if you want to follow that one. Now this workout is going to be 4 rounds of Tabata timing. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We have 5 lower body exercises to follow. We're going to do squats, RDLs, lunges, pendulums, and fire hydrants. All right, so we'll go through that 4 times through, so it should take us exactly 10 minutes. And then you'll want to make sure you cool down. I'll have that link posted at the end of this video as well. And stretch. So let me go through and show you what we're doing real quick, and then we'll get to the workout. So we're going to start with squats in our first one. So make sure when you do any squat, your weight is in your heels, your knees are behind your toes, and your chest stays up. This is not a squat, and this is not a squat. Sitting straight down behind you like you're in a chair. If you start to feel like you're going to fall backwards, you're probably doing it right. So sitting backwards and back up. I like to pull my toes off the ground, where I notice that when I do that, I know I'm doing it correctly. Then we have RDLs. Now as we warm up, I'm going to do them without weights, but we will pick up as heavy as you can weights on these. You're going to hold your weights right in front of you, bend at the hips like a hip hinge. Your back is nice and flat. Make sure you're not rounding out. You're also not moving your arms. Your arms are in place. This is a dead weight right here. And then you stand all the way back up, getting those hips back to neutral. We're not swinging back in our core, but you're coming straight back up. So leaning forward, feel that stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. Sitting straight back up, squeezing that core, hips back to neutral. All right. After that, you have lunges. If you want to do any variation on a lunge, you are welcome to. I prefer to do step back lunges because it helps keep your form much better than stepping forward. So all you're going to do is step backwards and go straight down. Now, when you do a lunge, make sure, same thing as with squats, you're not leaning forward. Going backwards helps keep you from doing that, but I also want to make sure that you're not kind of moving those knees around. So you're still stepping back and going straight down and straight back up. Another thing to notice when you do a lunge, a lot of people like to put their feet one in front of the other. You still want them shoulder width apart. All right, so you're lunging right here. Okay, so, and if you wanted to do stationary lunges, since we're doing 4 rounds, you could just pick one side, do your right side the first time we go through, and then your left side the second time, and alternate back and forth. All right, then if you have a mat, I would grab that for your knees. Forgot to bring one, but I'll deal with it today. Pendulums. So you're going to feel these in your quads. All right, but it is also a core exercise. So you want to keep your feet flat, and you're going to lean backwards, keeping that core tight. Go as far as you can until you can't go anymore, and come straight back up. Now make sure you're not sitting, and make sure you're not leaning, okay? Hold your core nice and tight, lean back, and come up. Now something you want to watch out for, if your ankles hurt at all when you do this, just roll up a towel, shove them under your ankles, and that'll help support your ankles. Try not to prop up here, okay, because that takes a lot of the work out of it. Okay, so put a towel or something that'll support those ankles there, and then you still can do it the right way. All right, then we're already here, so we'll go down for fire hydrants. On all fours, you're just going to lift that leg and down. Make sure when you do a fire hydrant, I'll turn to show you. This is not a fire hydrant, okay? I want you to squeeze this muscle right here. So keep those hips pointing down, and you're just going to lift until that muscle stops contracting, okay? So don't open those hips at all. Keep everything in line. All right, let's do this. I've got my timer right here, so it'll go off when it needs to. We're going to start with squats. At any point, if you want to pick up any weights for the squats or the lunges or the pendulums, you are welcome to. I'll probably pick more up as we go through. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's start with squats. So I've got my timer right here, ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Remember to keep your weight back in your heels, okay? Not in those toes. You want to protect your knees. Squeeze that core as you stand up. Don't forget that. It's really easy to forget our core when we're working our legs or our arms. Good work, RDLs. Grab your weights. Remember to pick them up with the legs, not the back. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hip hinge. Good. Keep that back nice and flat. I see a lot of people start to hinge in their back. Nice and flat. Keep those shoulder blades back. Nice, gentle bend in the knees. We're not squatting. You should feel it in your hamstrings and your glutes. Core is nice and tight. Good. All right, we have lunges. Lunges, lunges. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Now don't forget, if you want to do stationary lunges and just do one leg, alternate each time we do them. Whew. 10 seconds. Just getting started, y'all. You got this. Come on. Okay, now we have pendulums on the ground. Grab your mat, slide under you if you can. Core is nice and tight. Feet are flat behind you. 2, 1. Leaning back. Keep that core tight. Make sure we're not arching. Okay, and make sure we're also not bouncing when we get to the end. Gentle and smooth on those knees. It's not about how fast you do these. The most you'll feel is when you're way back here and kind of hold it for a second. Good. Fire hydrants. We will do one side this time. So remember which side you do. I always start with my right side. And do remember I'm mirroring you. So 2, 1. I always start with my right because that way I always remember which side I started with. Remember to keep those hips in line. Don't let them pop out. 10 more seconds. If you have some ankle bands, you are welcome to put those around your knees. It'll cause some extra resistance for this muscle. Good. Hop on up. Squats. If you want to start adding weight, pick one up. I prefer you to hold it at the chest. 3, 2, 1. The only reason I prefer that you hold it at the chest is because it does force you to use your core more than if you were to hold it down here. All right? But that's fine too if you want to hold that down there if you have a kettlebell. You can also hold it up here with a kettlebell, whatever's comfortable. Good work. Keep it up, keep it up. All right, RDLs. Grab your weights for RDLs. All right, 3, 2, 1. Bend at those hips. Now, I said earlier, you want to make sure you get your hips back to neutral. What I mean by that is I see a lot of people doing this and not standing all the way up. So when you come back up, you want to sit those hips back to where they naturally sit. Now, that doesn't mean that you extend backwards. All right, just right back to where they sit. Squeeze that core. All right, we have lunges. Lunges, lunges. Any variation on lunges that you want. If you're doing stationary, just switch to the opposite side. 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Remember to keep that form. When you're doing alternating lunges, you're going to notice that every once in a while your balance might be off. That's part of the workout, is to get that balance under control. And if you notice as you're talking, your balance is a little bit worse too, so you see me kind of go side to side a little bit. All right, pendulums on the ground. Core is tight. Nice and tight. All right, 2, 1. Lean back. Feel it in those quads. If you want to, especially on the next round, you're welcome to hold a weight right here under your chin. Just make sure it doesn't compromise your form at all if you're to do that. Straight line with your body. Fire hydrants, remember to do the other side. Mine is my left side. I did my right side a minute ago. Use this as a breather. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Remember not to open those hips. Keep them straight down. Resist on the way down too. It's really easy just to go, go, go. Quick, resist. Quick, resist. You will feel it a lot more if you resist down than if you just go for as many reps as you can. Good. Stand back up. Round 2 is done. On to round 3. Squats. I'm going to pick up my kettlebell here. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on. Weights in those heels. Knees behind the toes. Chest stays up. You always want to protect your knees and your back. All right, so staying on your heels, keeping that chest up will help to do that. Great job. Keep it up. A couple more seconds here. Good. We have RDLs. All right, 3, 2, 1. Bending forward, snapping up. Just like the bend and snap. from some movie that a lot of us blonde girls have seen. Squeeze that core top. Don't forget that. Back is nice and flat. Good. Pendulums on the ground. Grab that mat. If you want to hold a weight, this is how I like to hold it right here. 2, 1, leaning back. Keep that core tight. If you're holding a weight, make sure you're not compromising and bending at the core at all. Your body is in a straight line. Great job. Keep it up, keep it up. Come on. All right, fire hydrants. Back to that first side that we did. So my right. Okay, and don't forget I'm mirroring you, so however you want to do this is fine. 2, 1, lift, slowly down. Slowly down. Resist, resist, resist. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath as you do a workout. You want to make sure you get enough oxygen. All right, hop on up. Last round right here. Squat. So if you can, pick up something heavier. This is the heaviest I've got with me. 2, 1, squats. Come on. This is the end of our lower body Tabata workout. You've got this. Stay strong. Couple more, couple more. Keep that form. All right, we have RDLs. 2 minutes left, y'all. 2 minutes left. All right, 3, 2, 1. Bending forward. I was a little ahead of my timer there. That's all right. Just 1 second. 1 extra second of work, right? Squeeze that core. Squeeze that core. Don't forget that just because we're working our lower body. Good. All right. Lunges. Almost forgot my lunges. All right. I hope I didn't forget them earlier. Looks like I might have forgotten them. All right. Let's go. If we have an extra one at the end, we'll add a set of lunges. I hope I didn't forget them. Good work, good work, good work. Come on. All right, pendulums on the ground. If you want to pick up that weight, I wouldn't recommend picking up something really heavy unless you're really advanced at these. All right, leaning back. Come on up. You've got this. Come on. Ooh, my quads are burning. Great job. We are so close to done, you guys. All right, fire hydrants. Here we go. 2, 1. Remember to lift that opposite side. It looks like I did forget lunges, I think, on that 3rd round. So we'll hop up and finish those lunges. After this, no big deal. Happens to me sometimes even in a live class. So you're still getting your workout. I'm sure all y'all caught that earlier. All right, hop on up. 1 more set of lunges. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lunges are not my favorite, so maybe I forgot them on purpose. And if it wasn't lunges I forgot, let me know. I will refilm this for you guys if you would like to do it properly in the correct order, but you're still doing the same amount of work. So, all right, that was our workout, you guys. Make sure you cool down and stretch. It's always a great cool down. It's just a few minutes walk. You could even just kind of do a little light house cleaning as a little cool down for your workout. And then do a stretch. Video should be popping up here in just a second. So you can add this to any of the other Tabata workouts that I have or do it on its own. So anyways, I hope you had a great workout or continue having a great workout. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.